Sufferers from 2016, the first full feature film from independent filmmaker John Beach, who both wrote and directed this horror drama on a very tight budget of around $10,000. A creditable effort, making good use of limited resources and getting solid performances from a small group of largely fledgling actors. The movie follows a grieving mother named Jo, who has recently laid to rest her young daughter. She decides to focus on her return to work as an archaeologist, and just 3 weeks after the funeral, she starts back at the site of an old mill house. Upon her return, she is introduced to two new workers at the site, two men who seem to not quite fit in with the work environment. When Jo inexplicably starts to have terrifying visions of a dark realm-like alternate world of her own, one that spills over into daily life reality, she becomes concerned about her own state of mind, as those around her are for her in returning to work too soon as well. There is something beyond grief insidiously at play though, and when Jo uncovers an artifact, a metal cast object the size of a person's palm in size, in the real world, that she sees in her dream state, the mysterious piece when picked up, or even has contact with bare skin, transports the wielder to a mirror world, a shadow realm where ethereal human forms exist, and whom have the ability to traverse between the ethereal and the real world, to strike havoc and bring death to innocent victims. People chosen specifically at their time of grief and turmoil, those who have indeed become sufferers. Jo may be in a vulnerable state, but she is strong of spirit and not such a susceptible person to this revelation of ill intent. She needs help though, and it is revealed in the form of the two new archaeological site guys named Michael and Mark, who indeed are much more than they seem to be. Men in black with the devil of a job to do. The world is under threat from the devil himself, who is using the sufferers to open a portal between hell and earth. His human-like demons use the palm-sized artifacts, of which there are two parts, to evermore gain a majority hold of the world. For when the two parts are brought together, another fragment of hellish hold comes to be. Jo has dream visions of a nuclear holocaust, and ever closer draws the portal of hell to opening, and the devil's demons a gateway to an evil Eden on earth. The Sufferers is an interesting idea that is in itself worth checking out, with a 4 out of 10 viewing rating here. This is just the type of concept that, lavished with a budget and a recognised star name or two, could well be reworked for the big screen. Here though, moments such as the evidently drama school-like no-contact fight scenes with wincingly bad punching sound after effects dubbed over take you as a viewer out of the invested interest of the film at times to fully engage throughout. It is though a well-framed and shot piece overall, and at around 75 minutes in duration does not outstay its well-intentioned welcome. Between the visual narrative, horror fans will pick up the influences of A Nightmare on Elm Street and Phantasm, which is wryly approved of. But although this one won't scare you, it doesn't mean you're already dead. The Sufferers is subtle horror drama to subjugate the soul. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.
Ah! inside is pure nutty fun.
Okay.